Okay, example number 2 says, use cross products to solve the proportion x over 12 equals 11 over 33. Now, I'm going to rewrite this. Okay, make that a little bit bigger so we can see it. Now, Evan.
Yes.
They want us to solve this, not by reducing or anything. They want us to use cross products to solve this. What do you suggest that I do first?
12 times 11.
Now, Evan says, let me multiply the two numbers that are across from each other, right? And what does that give me? What is 12 times 11? Anyone have that off the top of their head? Daniel Bear does. Daniel, what do you get? 132. Now, what do I do with that number? Bear Dog.
Divide it by 33.
I'm going to divide this by 33, the number that's left over, right? And what is 132 divided by 33? What is that, Elise?
4.
This is equal to 4. So that means that x equals 4. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody that helped on that problem. You guys did a great job there. Okay? All right. Shall we go ahead and do the last one?
Yes.
Let's do the last one. Okay? Now, you have drawn a design for a billboard. Nice job. We're no longer selling lemonade or making tires or what else did we do? Mow lawns.
Deli.
We had a peanut butter factory. We did have a deli. Well, now I'm designing billboards. And it says the design is 4 feet high. Okay, so let me do this. I know that this is going to be 4 feet high. All right. The letters on the design are 6 inches high. Okay. All right. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so this is going to be 6 inches. Here's a letter. I don't know if that's what I should do or not. The actual billboard, oh, I see. This is my drawing, right? So, my drawing is 4 feet high, but the letters, I'll make that a Z. How about that? There's Z. It's 6 inches high. The actual billboard is 20 feet high. All right, I always draw pictures. How tall should you make the letters on the billboard? Here's the letter Z on the billboard. How tall should it be? Can we use proportions to solve this?
Yeah.
We can. How am I going to set up the proportion for this one? Who can help me set up the proportion for this? Nice. Zachary. Here, let me.
6 over 4. 6
So-
inches over 4 feet.
So Zachary says 6 inches over 4 feet is the same as what? Z inches over
20 feet.
20 feet. Now, let me ask you something. Do I need to keep the units in there when I'm working on a proportion? No. I know that inches go on top and feet go on the bottom, right? But I don't need to worry about the units when I'm working with the proportion. Well, what can I do here? What can I do here? I see some hands, but they're hands I've seen before. I want to call on David. Thank you for volunteering. David, what would you do to figure out what Z equals?
You could just cross multiply.
Okay, so I'm going to do 20 times 6. What does that give us, David? What is 20 times 6?
120.
120. But what do I do with that number, David? I don't multiply. Allie, I divide it by the number that's left over. Okay, so let's divide that by 4. What is 120 divided by 4? Daniel? I'm sorry? Not 20. What is that, Elizabeth? 30. So that means that Z needs to be 30 inches. The letter needs to be 30 inches tall. Nice job. Yes, ma'am?
So how do you really know if they're like into something?
Yep.
What to put on the numerator?
Well, let me say this. Moreau asked, how do I know which to put in the numerator and which to put in the denominator? Moreau, it didn't matter. I could have put inches down in the denominator, but they have to be in the denominator for both of them. If feet are on the bottom, they have to be in the bottom on the both, and inches on top. If inches are on the bottom, then they have to be in the bottom on both. Does that make sense? All right. Great job. You're ready for your homework. Get to it.